I can't even say, oh, you're welcome to Friday, because it's not even Friday. It's midweek. I had to run out on a Wednesday because I hear something and I see some things going on. I'm just like, but what is going on here? People sending me stuff in my Instagram. They was like, girl, I was just about to send this to you. I said, you about to send this to me? Y'all, at followsoca broke something this morning. They was like, somebody, I guess, did anonymous or sending this man information and how he been going to different places or whatever. And they said we got a sexual predator in the soca scenes around Florida Georgia lines. I was like, what? Not sexual predator? How? And then they said the man allegedly, or he accused of, and the man confessed to touching a 12-year-old child, and he's still living. The number one part is that he's still living. Number two, he's not in jail. And number three, he ain't get no cut ass. Nobody ain't going to cut the man ass. And several people were just like, he have some weird vibes. So, all you, this is my question that I'm going to pose to everybody that is on my, channel. Is Caribbean culture sexualized or over-sexualized? Because allegedly this man, his name is Y-A-O, so I'm going to say Yao, right? They're saying that he is not Caribbean. So we don't know if he's American, we don't know if he's African, we don't know if he's from the UK, we don't know nothing about this man. All we know that he is a non-Caribbean person who clearly likes Caribbean culture, which is understandable because a lot of people do. Off rip. There's a lot of people that we embrace, that we say, yes, come for the culture. But we don't want this man to love the culture, because look what he doing. He over there taking cheers to the jouverts in them and having females wind up and grind up him on the chair and on the floor. Now, people love a good woo-hoo, that woo-hoo, but not in this sense. This is not going good. They call him man the sexual predator. I want to dub him the soca predator. Hashtag soca predator. And we need to find him. He needs to be brought to justice, because this poor 12-year-old girl probably have some mental issues going on by being touched by this grown-ass man, who they said is 20. That man don't look 20. He look hard back. That man look rough and tough and hard back, and he look at least 30. All you tell me. I'm going to post up the Instagram page who posted him, who posted the story was followsoca. Please go follow them for additional information on this topic. I'm going to post pictures, videos of this man in his glee. And the weird part about it, that he is over there getting the wine from females and everything, and he's in his glee. And people saw him this past weekend, because Miami had a carnival, like that carnival where they had parties. Orlando had parties. New York had Memorial with Shush at the behind Coney Island. So everywhere was popping off this weekend. It was a good vibe to go anywhere. Okay, and the artists was coming out, and they was, yes. Trinidad opened up for the artists, not for the regular people, because they're still struggling, and they're on lockdown, and Trinidad numbers are actually high, and people are dying. So all you say prayers for Trinidad and Tobago, please. Thank you. But anyways, this man go come in we culture and try to taint our culture. And I was having a conversation with my good homeboy. He's half Trinidadian and half Bajan, and I'm half Trinidadian, half Jamaican. And he was just like, when he talked to people at his old job, and he was let him know that he was going to Trinidad and for carnival and stuff like that, and he showed them pictures of females in outfits. They were just like, oh my gosh, and just like into it, like it's all like it's sexual. And not everything is about sex, about our culture. We literally like to dress up because that is what was passed down from our ancestors to us. Yes, it could be skimpy. Yes, people selling skin. But everybody's selling skin. Our costumes are the same as, and this is what he said, which he's absolutely right, is the same as Victoria's Secrets when they have their runway, they run over the angels. Think about it. They have a little bra, a little skimpy with the wings. Don't our back pieces be wings and va? So it's the same thing, but because you're doing it on a runway and you're doing it to, up and down motion, what's wrong with us doing it on the road? Why you over here like, man, that's so sexual? And then like one incident with my family member, she had a boyfriend who was sorry for the interruption. I got a phone call, but I was in the middle of saying that one of my family members, she was dating this white guy, and she had showed him a video of like maybe carnival, and he was like, oh my god, what are they doing? Are they grinding? They're having sex on the road? And it's not really having sex on the road. You see your partner see you, he take a wine and he keep it moving. That's how I interpret dancing to carnival and stuff like that. But people on the outside who doesn't know about the music, who doesn't know about the culture, who doesn't know about the rhythm, the beats, the drums, how they make you feel, especially when you drinking and your head nice, and they don't know that once you like the culture of a fete is you could be the stranger, and that stranger is your family. Hey family, but whatever. It's just sad. Because, actually, what's the crazy part about it is when I was watching the video of the man sitting down there, and the man who was on top of him taking the wife of the other girl, I know him. I met him when I lived in Georgia, at the damn bar. So I was like, oh, so this Georgia, Florida party hop scene, it makes good fucking sense. But now that we know, what are we going to do about the soca predator? He needs to be brought to justice. Or we need to do some vigilante Caribbean style with some cutlass and machete, and tell him that you cannot be going around touching people just because we come out there and we do our jouvert, which I love jouvert. I love dirty mask. I love the powder, the paint, the everything about it. I love. I like pretty mask, yes, but pretty mask is a different type of vibe compared to jouvert. It's two different things, but it's all in one. I'd rather do my little dirty, and then like the next day, give me pretty mask or whatever. And he's there, and just because us as females put on the costumes and go out there and wear it does not mean that we want a man to be over here going behind us or dragging behind or coming and trying to demand a wine. We there because we feel good about ourselves. Like what Patricia said, I feeling sexy. I put on my best foot, my best shoes. Right, the girls dress up in their costumes for themselves. They ain't doing it for no man. If the man come, he come. If he don't come, he don't come. It's no matter to me. Y'all tell me how y'all feeling. Tell me how you feeling. I just don't understand how the man out there talking about how yes he said it, and can we get over? We cannot. We cannot get over. We need justice for our. We will not get over it. Caribbean black girls, and the thing about it, she don't even have to be Caribbean. Just for young black girls out there on a whole, you cannot go and you mean to tell me that you can't control your sexual urges, that you have to be touching up 12-year-olds? Something wrong somewhere. And the thing about it is, what's done in the dark must come to light. So clearly, this was done in the dark, and people bringing it to light more and more and more and more. And now that it has, now that it has reached a major platform, hopefully the cops could be called and charges could be pressed against him, and that this needs to be an open conversation amongst a lot of Caribbean cultures and people, because I have been in Trinidad, not 2021, and I have seen, just like when your inner belly tell you something wrong, or you could watch somebody and be like their vibe is off. Trust that. Even when you're in a fete and you in a place of camaraderie, you must really watch what's going on around you. And I have seen this man who was just doing the most in his reveling for carnival, and I was like, don't touch me, and don't try to wind up on this big bumper, because this big bumper ain't gonna be winding back for you. I said, ooh, no, not for me. Keep it moving, but be for somebody else. Keep it moving, but be for somebody else. And I feel like sometimes our culture could be over sexualized, especially when it comes to carnival, especially when it comes to our dancing, the dancing style. And you know, the Jamaicans have the daggering, the Trini have maybe the whining, the Bajans how they walk up. I don't know. I don't know what the Haitians have. Maybe the compa, the zouk. I don't know. I gotta see what they're popping off with. And I feel like a lot of people just take that and run with it because they see people jumping off of sound box or the people vaginas, and they think that every girl or every Caribbean girl is into that. But sometimes it's not like that. You have to understand that everybody comes from a mother. So this man, he ain't have his mother in his life. He ain't think about his family. When you over there touching up other people, like, why is our culture so over sexualized? I don't know. It's very sad. I was so hurt. And somebody said it to me 5 o'clock this morning. So since 5 o'clock this morning, I'm like, oh Lord, this bit on my brain. I said, this poor child. But it's crazy part about it, I could understand, you know, not understand, but because my mom had me playing Kitty's Carnival for a long time. I was less than 12 years old, walking up Labor Day with them. They used to play the same color in the big mask, and we used to play the same color in Kitty's mask. And hello, I've been a hot girl from young. Don't do that. I've been hot to trot. Okay, but my mother's here and she wanted me to tell you that I've been playing math since I was 3 years old. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh, you're not Caribbean because you wasn't born there. But it doesn't matter, because once you're in a household that's teaching you your culture and you know how to talk and you know how when they drop your ass in Trinidad, you know where you're going and you know you have several houses to go to, I'm good. I'm just saying. But yes, y'all, we got to do better as a whole community and culture, and we need to protect our females and protect them when they're in the line, when they're in the party, when they're in the jam. If you see a man and something off about that man and you be like, something off, watch and see, because that's your inside telling you like, nah man, something ain't right. So I just need our Caribbean brothers to take care of your Caribbean sisters. And if you see something, say something. And then when one fight, we all gonna fight. Beat him. Hold him and beat him. Give him Caribbean justice. I wish all you had known what y'all like what we know now, because a whole lot of people underneath that post is over there talking like, yo, isn't this the guy? And he had weird vibes. Why you ain't hold him and beat him? Fuck up, he cunt. Be like, no, it's annoying. I don't like that. But anyways, all you, I just come out to do a quick video because Lord, it's not even Friday. So what we gonna talk about on Friday, all you? What we gonna talk about? But I would definitely put the link to the Instagram. I'm gonna show y'all the video of the man. I'm gonna post up his picture. He look a little sus, but what? Father God, all right. But look.